Page is another tool to add content to a WordPress website, and is often used to present static information. Pages are typically timeless in nature. A good example of a page is the information contained in an About Us page or a Contact Us page. A page should not be confused with time-oriented objects called posts, because pages live outside the normal blog chronology, and as such are not displayed with the rest of your posts, but are displayed individually. By default, pages automatically get added to your main navigation. You can create a new page by clicking on Pages in the Add New tab in the admin toolbar. As you can see, this looks almost identical to the Create a New Post page. You can add a title and content. All the tools for applying formatting to your text works exactly the same as posts. If you missed that video, I would recommend going back to it since I go through a lot of valuable content that applies to pages. Unlike posts, there are no categories or tags you can assign. However, you can create hierarchies among pages by assigning parent and child pages. This is usually reflected by a drop-down menu in the navigation bar. To add a parent page, click on the Parent drop-down and select Page. Notice that when I click on Save Draft, the permalink will change and add the name of the parent page before the page slug. This is done to indicate the hierarchies between the pages. If we go to the public view of our website, you will see that the parent page now has a drop-down menu that includes the child page. Unlike posts, pages can use page templates. These page templates change the layout of the page. In our example website, pages do not contain sidebars, which is what the 2011 theme does by default. But if we wanted to add one to this page, we could simply select the sidebar template from the Page Template module. If I update my page and go to the public view of my website, you will see that my page now has a sidebar. To make further edits after this page has been published, you can click on the Edit link within the content of my page, or you can click on the Edit page in the admin toolbar. As I showed you in the previous post video, WordPress backs up revisions for your pages in case you want to go back and bring back an earlier version of your page. To use the revisions module, you will need to enable it in the screen options. Then scroll to the bottom of the page and select the date you would like to revert back to. Most people don't use comments on pages. To disable them, click on the discussion module, then scroll to the bottom of the page and uncheck the comments checkbox. On the main navigation, under Pages, click on All Pages. This screen displays all the pages in your website. As with posts, WordPress allows you to do bulk deletions and edits. And you also get extra options when you hover over each individual page. I won't go through them since they work very similar to the post options. Once again, if you missed that video, I would recommend watching it since I go over these options in more detail. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to add images to your pages and posts.